Hey, Decide Destiny crew, Carl Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Destiny Daily Dose. Decide to realize that pulling the wool over one's eyes has definitely become a mainstream occurrence. More and more, every single day, we're seeing ways, tactics, tricks, schemes that are being played out on society, being played out on people, business owners, on young influencers who aren't sure how to sign contracts and what to look for. On lots of people across humanity in different ways, in different sectors. And I just had a friend call me recently. We were having a chat, and I asked him, did he decide to jump into the deep end and dive into this sort of ongoing service that he was going to get. And I found it quite surprising when he said, "Yeah, I'm going to do this," and he told me the figures and he told me what he was getting. And he got back to me and he said, no, I'm not going to go down that way. Someone else told me about that person and that they pretty much actually scam a whole bunch of people with this service or this kind of very basic service. And I think the person was charging $8K over a set period of time. And this person was ready to jump in and dive in. And luckily enough, he had another service provider that said, "Don't worry about doing all that. This is included in what you've already invested in our services." So it's very interesting to see these people that and these people that either like personally. And for me lately, what's been concerning is a lot of these people I do know personally, or I've met them a few times. I've interacted with them. I've even connected people with them, and seen that they aren't authentic. They aren't their word. That they're like all of us in a way, where we kind of look for an easy way around. We look for a shortcut, but they don't go on above in the service department, in the value department, which I think is your number one principle in business. Your number one principle, I'd say, on this earth is to be of service and be of the highest standard of service that you can be. And what I'm realizing more and more, unfortunately, is that there's so many fraudsters, fakers, scammers out there. And they're not just the people that you go over. They're not a foreign concept. You go over to a country and you go down some street in the markets and you get pickpocketed. And they're not just someone that's calling you from a foreign country, popping up on your phone. They're people literally all around you. I'm not trying to scare you. Just be vigilant. That would be my message for today. Be vigilant, be aware, raise your awareness. Do some investigation, ask questions, research. You've got the tools, you've got all the tools at your disposal today. Research, okay? Obviously there's the dichotomy. You've got all the tools, and then also they've got all the tools to scam you, but research. Really look into it, cross-reference, go, dive deep, ask people that ask questions, ask other people, do you know this person? Do they do a good service? I mean, I can't believe the amount of times where I've had clients and they haven't looked into the person that they're going to invest in. They haven't looked at their portfolio, they haven't looked at their work, they haven't looked at what they've done. And they've come to me and they've said, I'm burnt with people in your arena that provide the same service as you, because I got burnt by multiple people that do the same service as you. And I asked them, before you got engaged that person, did you look into their work? Did you look into their track record? Did you look into their reputation? And they said no. And that is concerning in itself. And then you also combine that with the fact that we've got these pretentious platforms where people can kind of just be someone who doesn't have any faults, someone who doesn't have any, is just Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect. And I think, in humanity, I think we're really crying out for some authenticity. And one way to push back against all the scamming, to push back against all the fraud, people being hoodwinked, is to actually be authentic. And it's such a powerful tool in today's day to be authentic, because I think we're tired of, we're getting over it. We're tired of the lies, we're tired of the posing, we're tired of the empty promises, although those empty promises were delivered very charismatically, in a charismatic way and very eloquent and spoken up, I think that kind of old school salesy, bordering on immoral, way of kind of convincing people and persuading people, I think, we're tired, and hopefully my generation, the younger generation, are pretty aware and attuned to that and are a little bit more skeptic, healthy skepticism, a little bit more critical and kind of see it coming before they, don't check the dotted line and put down their parents' home, for whatever contract it may be. So just that would be the message today, guys. Just don't be hoodwinked. And if you are a business owner, if you are someone who's, looking for a partner, if you're looking, for friends, if you're looking to try and separate yourself from the herd, from the crowd in a way, look at authenticity. Look at the tool of being authentic. People are crying for it. People are jumping to it. They're gravitating to it because that authenticity, that real, that being your word, that truth, that character of showing your scars is such a powerful tool in today's day. It's such a brilliant way of, in a way, branding yourself, marketing yourself. And it's such a way to actually build trust and build interest. And for me, I know personally, when I'm looking at people, and if they're just promoting this product this week, that product this week, if they're promoting this product, when I'm concerns about that product, I kind of question that a lot more than if I see their true, I see their true authenticity, their real nature, their ups and their downs and what they learned along the way. It's such a powerful way of separating yourself, guys. So just make sure that you're not getting hoodwinked. Make sure that you don't allow the wool to be pulled over your eyes. Stay vigilant, stay aware, and make sure that whatever you do, guys, in your day, in your week, in your month ahead, make sure that you are deciding your destiny. Cheers.